We're going to do it, everybody. We're going to talk about something that I think is probably a lot more simple than we make it out to be, which is what should you look for in an agent, right? You're going to sell your house, you're going to buy a new house. What should you look for in an agent that is going to represent you? Because it's a lot more simple than most people make it out to be. There's only two things that matter, okay? That's it. If we can make it really simple, there's only two things that matter. One, are they competent? Okay? Competency would be things like, do they actually know how to do a real estate deal? Like, do they know how to do the contract? Are they on time? Can they communicate well? Competency, like basic human skills. None of that's difficult. Some people in life would make you think that those things are difficult, like answering the phone or communicating or getting back to you when you said you would or showing up on time. These are not difficult skills. This is called adulting, everybody. Just basic shit. So number one, are they competent? And then number two, do you get along with them? Like, do you like them? Do you think like, hey, I don't know, we're going to probably spend the better part of a couple of months together driving around, looking at houses, chatting on the phone, you know, doing contracts, all this kind of shit. Do you like them? Or do you really dislike the person? Because there's no need to deal with someone that you dislike. I promise someone who's like the best agent in the world, but you just can't stand them, there ain't no point. There ain't no point, man, because there's plenty of people who are competent that you would actually turn out that you like and you kind of enjoy each other's company. So let me tell you the things that don't matter. The brokerage doesn't matter. And this is amongst my great pet peeves of the industry is when someone's like, oh, I'm with Keller Williams. No shade on Keller Williams, by the way. I was there for, I don't know, like a year and a half or something before I left. And I didn't leave for any bad reasons. I just left for, you know, it was just different timing, demanded different things from me. And, but people would be like, oh, I'm with Keller Williams. I'm with Century 21, you know, like a flex. And you're like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? When was the last time you as a real estate client were like dealing with the brokerage? Never. You're dealing with the agent. The agent's doing all the shit for you. You're never dealing with the brokerage. It's not like the broker's calling you up at 8 p.m. and he's like, oh, I got good news. No, your agent does that. So the brokerage doesn't matter. Like, whatsoever. It just genuinely doesn't fucking matter, everyone. Like, newsflash, okay? So stop bragging about what agency you're with, because nobody fucking cares, okay? Companies like other things that don't matter. Companies like USAA. I don't have any beef with USAA. But it doesn't matter, okay? There's going to be plenty of companies out there that are going to hit you with some marketing of like USAA. That stupid ass song gets stuck in your head from watching the news in the morning. And they'll market to veterans, right? And here's the truth. They don't do anything unique to make your experience better. They don't. Like, it's just, they just say we're a veteran-oriented company. Okay. Cool. Yeah, what's the difference? Like, what's the difference? Like, what is it that you do different? Nothing. Might have decent insurance rates, I'm told, for vets. That's about it. In my experience, when I dealt with them once, they were unimpressive. Like, I had to deal with them once for a client that I was trying to help, and like, unimpressed. Very unimpressed. So it doesn't matter. The incentives, they don't matter. When an agent's like, I'll like give you like some cash back or some shit, don't fall for that crap, guys. That's bottom feed. Don't reward bottom feeders, okay? Reward people who are like, I'm good at what I do, I'm gonna make my money, and I'm gonna do a good fucking job for you. There you go. Like, cool, there's an honest answer. If someone has to discount their services in order to win your business, they're probably not that good. They're probably not that good, because the only reason they get business is because they discount their services. Me, personally, uninterested. Not interested in that kind of behavior, okay? What they drive doesn't matter. I know it's cool when they pull up in like the Benz or like they pull up in their 911 or whatever. It's like, doesn't fucking matter. No one cares. If anything, everyone thinks they're just a bigger douche because that's what they drive, right? Like, what they dress, how they dress, right? They show up in the suit versus, you know, this Sitka Arrowhead stuff is really, I've really been falling in love with this stuff. There's not going to be a Sitka review, but like, man, so, you know, I show up looking like this, guy shows up looking in a suit. Who cares? What's the difference? What's the difference? Like your suit doesn't write the offer. My Sitka jacket doesn't write the offer. So who gives a shit how you dress? Don't fall for it, everybody. Being the top agent, I'm a top agent in my area. What does that mean? What does that mean? You do the most deals? Like you have the most suits? Like what does that mean? And the answer is it doesn't fucking matter, everybody. If an agent did hypothetically half a dozen deals a year, they are fresh enough, like they are in the rhythm enough that they know exactly what they're doing. Like it's cool, it's no worries. It's not like they're doing one deal every 2 years where you're like, bro, like you're gonna be behind the times in 2 years just because you're not that active. So like your knowledge base is just gonna be lacking. You might not even know what the contract says anymore. You know, it's like, hey, someone who's doing 20 deals a year or 6 deals a year, cool. I mean, honestly, not really much of a difference if we're being honest. So what's the point of this video? There's only 2 things that matter. Are they good at their job? Are they competent? And do you like them? Would you enjoy getting a beer with them, hanging out? Like, because those are the 2 things that matter. I know my place in the real estate industry, guys. I will be the first to tell you, and I tell our clients this, like, hey, you know, we market and we get business based on doing gun reviews and all this weird shit. I do that. One, I'm good at what I do. I'm competent. I'm a competent human being. I'm a reliable. But the main reason that I do that is to be able to work with people that I like, that I share common interests with. You shouldn't use me because I'm pandering to you because it's like we both like guns or it's not the point. You shouldn't use me because I do something different. Well, I do a good job like many people could do. You should use this because we do a good job, but I think we might also get along. We might have some stuff in common. Wouldn't you rather work with someone that you have something in common with versus someone that you have nothing in common with, that you're stuck now in their Tesla riding around town looking at shit, and you got to talk about their, like, you know, their golf game? Not interested, right? So, guys, these videos usually start with good intentions and there's a point to them, and usually by the end of them, I don't even know how we got here. And I don't know why you're here, but you might be here to drink. So let me give you a recommendation. I just got my second bottle of this, actually. So with stuff that I really enjoy, I want to always, I actually won't crack open the first bottle until I acquire a second bottle, because the way I look at it, one of them is to drink, and the other one is to sit in the collection. And once the first one is drank, I can get another one and drink that one, but there will always be one on the shelf. So I have 2 bottles of the 1792 full proof, which is coming in at 125 proof. It's a hitter, everybody. But that should tell you, the fact that I have 2 bottles of this now should tell you I really enjoyed it. It doesn't hit you, well, I mean, it'll hit you, but it doesn't have the harshness of 125 proof bourbon, because that's a high proof, you know? That's a thick, meaty alcohol content there. So I do recommend this. I would recommend that you pick up one. They are a little weird because it's like they're only 45, 48 bucks, something like that. But like on the secondary market, they're like 90, 95. Like I couldn't pay 95 bucks for that, but I'll give you 45 to 50. Hell, I'd give you up to 65 for that all day. So check it out. It's good. I enjoy it. Beyond that, if you guys need real estate help, let us know. That is the thing behind the scenes that we do. You know, we make these videos just so you guys can, you know, hopefully get a couple tips here and there. But beyond that, yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else to tell you. So you guys take care. We'll see you soon.